Green skin, purple hair. He's a sight to behold, generic troll. The internet's something gold. Keyboard in hand, he's got something to say. On a mission to troll, gonna cause some dismay. In the World Wide Web, he finds his delight, leaving comments in the dead of the night. British American
Hello, everybody. Happy Saturday evening. Welcome to the Generic Troll channel. Hope you are all doing well. Let's give a big
What's up?
shout to everybody here. Me, let's give a big shout to everybody here. We got Trisha G, who was here first. She beat Jason, who's not here. Hey, Kathy, Kimmy K. We got Rena. We got Waffles. We got Tammy T in the house. We got Pleasure Mix, and we got Larry, and we got Queen Bee made a quick visit. And who else we got? We got Kristen. Hey, Kristen. Hey, Punky the Laker, Punky lurking. Yeah, Punky's gonna keep lurking, but she'll probably end up doxing us anyway. So there you go.
hmm
So so yeah, we got a few things to talk about tonight, and we'll see where the stream takes us. So yeah.
Hey.
But yeah, let's start. Let's start. So let's have a look. So I heard there were. Hey, Sammy. So I heard there was a porn bombing in the community. I'm not going to mention no names because I'm not going to get these people attention. But come on, two
Some
things.
people gonna know who they are.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. If you're gonna, hey Mills, if you're gonna porn bomb, at least do some fucking classy porn. Oh my god, you know what I mean? And it wasn't even fucking. I mean, it wasn't even porn too. And I know we're making it out. It was C-SPAN. But come on, this even saying that's fucking sick and disturbing too, because this fucking kid's going through this fucking shit. And
Yeah.
if it was what you fucking say it was, why the fuck are you going live? Just fucking if it was what you said it was, which it wasn't, fucking report it to the fucking authorities. That's all I gotta say about it. But fucking, oh my
Right.
god, yeah. Anyway, and then yeah, and then did anybody watch the Netflix special event last night? The
Oh,
fight,
nah.
yeah.
I
Oh my,
heard what I heard.
yeah.
Shit.
Well, there you go. Well, I got a few leaked pictures from Netflix last night. There you go. So there you go. This guy didn't know what the fuck he was doing, and this guy did not know what the hell he was doing either. So there you go. So it was these two
Huh?
guys. It was these two guys' fault, which is why Netflix could not handle the fight last night.
Right.
Oh my god! I mean, so I don't have Netflix. I don't have Netflix. It's just nothing interests me on there no more. I'm a former subscriber on
Yeah.
Netflix. They've stopped doing the free trial. So I found the website and I got it up. Working. I was watching. I had a decent stream for a while watching it, and it was someone overseas broadcasting it. Everything was fine until Netflix got overloaded and they could not cope. And I even put it on WeStream last night in case anybody wanted to watch it. Someone did pop in and watch it last night. If I had a couple of people pop in and watch it, and then the whole stream just died and it kept buffering and doing this and doing that. But there was a guy broadcasting it on Twitter, and he had 4 million people watching it, and he was actually in the stadium in Texas itself. Um, but yeah, I watched some of the fights and stuff like that. The best fight was the girl fight. Those two girls with the freaking eyes and shit. That was the best fight.
Oh, the two female
Yeah, the
boxers.
two female boxers. That was the best. That was the
One from
best. That
Puerto
was the
Rico, and I think the other one's from
I
Ireland or something.
yeah, Irish. Yeah, Catus is part of the world. There you go. Yeah, she was Irish.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was Irish. That was
I heard she won.
yeah, that was the best. That was the best. That was the best. That was the best fight. And I don't have Netflix either, Kathy. I just found the dodgy stream because if something's big like that, there's always going to be a stream on a dodgy website somewhere you can watch it. So, I just did, but I just watched it for watching it because it was something to do, and I kind of wasn't in the mood to play Modern Warfare last night. But the main event, Tyson and Logan or whatever his freaking Paul or freaking
Jake
Jake
Paul.
Paul. Oh my god,
Yeah.
oh my god, that was just. I know a lot of people said it was rigged. It was awful. It
Yeah.
was completely awful. Yeah.
I heard that. I don't know. There was a fight in the audience and some
Yep.
shit like
It was all
that.
yeah. I was seeing clips on TikTok, I was seeing clips on
Mhm.
TikTok about the. I was seeing clips on TikTok about there being
Mhm.
about there being fights this morning. You know, fights this. Oh my god, it was just awful.
Get your money back, folks.
What was- what was the clip? There was a clip. There was a clip on TikTok, and it was like a. It was a. It was a freaking guy calling up saying, "I want to come to my Netflix because the it kept buffering." It really was. It was awful. You know, Netflix. You know,
That's bad.
if they can't cope with a live event like that, you know, and you're talking about worldwide too, because you know you got people, you know,
Uh-uh.
international, you know, you got people in all these countries all around the world where they have Netflix. You got Australia, UK, America, France, you know, Europe, all these
Mhm.
countries, and they could not cope with a friggin' live broadcast like that.
Yep.
And there's not, you know, that you know, absolutely no way. But it's this guy's fault here with the cables. So he did not know what he didn't know what the hell he was doing. So yeah, and this guy's fault too. He just looks a little bit lost with the cables too. So there you go. Bloody IT people, idiots. So that was that. Hey crew.
I just got ripped off. I just got ripped off yesterday. Just kidding.
Yeah, hey Kruger. Kruger says he doesn't know how he feels about being forced to look at Mike Tyson's ass. Oh my god, yeah. So I watched Hey Sean the septic tank. Said Sean the Brit says Kruger was that was the highlight of the event. I mean, I enjoyed the honestly the ladies fight was great. Exactly, the ladies fight was great, and I was going for the Irish girl. I wanted the Irish girl to win, to be honest. And that was the
Yeah.
best. You know, that was the best. You know, that was the best part about it. But you know, 2 minute rounds. You know, there was no. You know, it was one on points, and no one could knock anybody off, and there was no blood or gore or anything exciting. Bloody hell! You know what? You know, in fact, if I had subscribed to Netflix, I would have been asking for my money back too, or I would have been canceling it, or
Mhm.
hey, I want a free month, or I want this, I want that. Oh, you know, and they said no. I would have,
Exactly.
if they said no, then I would have disputed it with my bank and credit card company and say, hey, no, no,
Yeah,
no,
freeze
no, no.
it. Freeze your shit.
But at least it wasn't. At least it wasn't one of those $50 pay-per-views on cable like Dish Network or whatever. And
Oh God, yeah.
Sean the says that Paddy should not have won. I was just going by who I liked the best, you know, by who I thought was the best. But that's just me being me. But I get what you're saying, Sean the Brit. But yeah, the stream did work for a little while when I watched that, and it just kept going in and out and in and out, and then it was buffering, and it was going at 25%, and then oh my god, it was just freaking awful. And of course, you got a bunch of people saying the fight was rigged as well. So I mean, I don't know, it could have been a lot, but I mean, 2 minute rounds is nothing. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it was more of a money maker,
Yep.
than a fair fight or entertainment. So I definitely do think it was. I definitely do think it was rigged and a load of bull crap too. Yeah, but here we go. Everyone thinks she cheated. There you go. All right, scandal in the female boxing,
Oh
punky.
Jesus. Oh my goodness. Everybody's fighting over that? Come on. Oh.
I know. So you know so I was gonna say. So yeah. Uh, oh. Is it that bad? Is it that bad, Sean? A bit. Look, Moki, I'm here. Just calm down. Yeah,
Uh-oh.
Moki's here next to me. She's in her little crate thing for now. She wants to have the zoomies. Oh my god.
She's too damn hyper today.
She just wants to be hype. She wants to be hyper. And I took her I give her head pills, and like I swear she's getting immune to this sedative crap they've given her, because it ain't doing shit for her. So I went to bed pretty late last night, and I thought, okay, she can sleep on the bed with me because she wasn't, she was gonna cuddle up with me. So Moki now has a new name. Her name is Houdini. Moki Houdini. And she talked. I woke up to the. I woke up and she had taken the cone off.
Oh boy.
And this cone is this cone is around the head and it's tied to her neck. Not tight. It's not like to the point of strangulation, but this cone is around her neck, tied to it. Okay, and she's kept it on for like 6 days. Okay, since she last went to since she went to the vets a week tomorrow. So she's had it, but it's always, I swear, it's always a Saturday she plays up. It's like last Saturday she played up. This morning she played up. The incision's fine. It's not, everything's good down. Everything's good with the incision. Everything, my opinion, anyway. So she's doing good, and she's being a pain and wanting to be hypo and wanting to play, and oh my god, trying to keep her still and trying to keep her settled is a complete bloody nightmare. But yeah.
That's just Smoky, folks.
But yeah, let's have a look. So Pleasure Mix says, win or lose, they still make money. Yep, they still make money too. And of course, I'm sure they probably bet. I'm sure they bet on themselves too. Or do you get people? Or do you get people to bet on them? Do you get people? Yeah. So
crazy.
But yeah. So hey, Thunder, how's it going? But yeah, Moki being Moki. Little bloody little Houdini.
Oh, I know. It's gonna be like that.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, link is posted if anybody decides or wants to come up to show their presence and keep us company. That would definitely be appreciated as well.
Please do. Please come on up. It's gonna be some fun stuff to talk about.
I'm sure there is. I mean, yeah. But yeah, come on, Moki. But yeah, I just cannot wait. I just cannot wait if we can take that. I just cannot wait to take that bloody cone off her. So.
Yeah, that thing is a pain in the ass.
I know, it's just, it's a little tiny. It's a little tiny thing. It's for their, for their bloody size and bloody build. But she's like, I swear, first off, she gets out the freaking recovery jacket. Now she's freaking out the freaking cone. I swear, she's freaking Houdini. She's Houdini. Houdini Moki.
Abracadabra.
I want to get, yeah.
Yeah, she's abracadabra. Look, Daddy, look what I can do. Abracadabra. Whoops. I can get off the cone.
Yeah, she's been doing really good. It's like, I had a nap earlier. I had a little bit of a nap earlier. And she was just, I was going to get up and go on the computer and play, but they decided to settle down. So I'm like, okay, I'll go and have a nap. And of course, she cuddles up to me. She falls asleep. I fall asleep. All good. The cone's still on. And then I'm like, come on. But yeah, she wants to be Houdini, and she wants to be a bloody escape artist, I swear. Little bloody thing. But honestly, she'll be back. She'll have that cone off before you know it. I cannot bloody wait.
That'll be a good thing.
Oh, righty, there we go. Hey, Kathy, how's it going?
Good. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you? I'm
Kathy.
good. I'm good.
Hi, Mara. How are you?
Good.
Yeah. I wanted to tell you, I've been going far afield watching all these different kinds of videos, and I saw one about creators who lost. Now you may know this monetization because the computer is picking up what they're calling as reused content, and even though it's not reused content, like people have uploaded on different platforms, and even though it's their content, the algorithm is reading it as if it's somebody else's.
Yeah, too much
So
robots and too much robots and too much AI.
that's it. And they're saying it's the AI stuff. So that I'm just throwing that. I don't know if you know why there was an issue, or not, but that might have been the issue. The AI, even though you created the AI, it's reading it as you took it from somebody else.
Yeah, it's stupid. It's like I don't know.
Which
It's just
think
even
it's
in your
just
Get
beginning,
rid of it. I think YouTube should do something about it and let them know,
they don't
like,
care.
hey, it's this
They don't care.
AI situation.
So
But they
now
don't. Yeah.
so now they're saying it's not reused content. They're saying that one of my videos goes against the terms of service of monetization. Well, which video is it? They don't tell you.
yeah, come
So
on.
you've got thousands. So you've got thousands of you're supposed to have 4,000 watch outs to be monetized. So they expect me
Right.
to go through 4,000 videos,
To what?
4,000 hours of videos. I'm like, and they don't tell you what they don't tell you. So it's just not. At the end of the day, to me now, it's just not. It's just not worth it.
Yeah, I know. I just, I hope that wasn't. I know you needed a break, and and you're doing different things, which I completely understand. It's just I missed you, so I was like, oh, what, and then it
Yeah.
just and my feed, this came up. I was like, oh, I'm curious. So what they're
Yeah.
saying, is anything that you were going through, and you're not the only one. Other people seem to have.
Yeah,
popped
they
up.
did it. Yeah, they did it. Yeah, they did it to Steve Billings too.
Yeah, yeah, oh yeah.
But he got his
Somebody
back.
said you guys
Well,
back.
and it's like I don't know. I swear their support just seemed. I swear that their support just seems to help me because I lost my monetization. The day I lost my monetization after that big stream I had. Remember that big stream with the big panel?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of those chill streams. Yeah. Yes, I
The one
remember.
that started off with a chill stream. With,
I know.
Yeah, when them
Yeah.
4 scores
Neutral
came up,
territory.
and then it just went, and that one was correct, and it was that crazy stream. And the next day, oh, you got reused content, and it just went downhill. Even though I had one, oh my god, yeah, and like, oh my god,
Because you
it's just
deserve it beyond
yeah,
anything else. That's to me. It's like, that they're screwing it, and you deserve it. It's not like this is got make or break or do anything, but
yeah. But I mean, if they're saying, if you don't want me to keep them on, if you don't want me to show, if my channel's not advertiser friendly, so be it. But at least let me keep the freaking memberships and bloody super chats because they're still making, in theory, they're still making money.
Yeah,
And I don't get it.
I know.
But you just got a bunch of pen pushers and bots and AI. And,
Well, that's it. It's all computer now, and it's
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
computers
And,
make mistakes like people make mistakes.
I'm talking to the support like talking to a brick wall because I remember when Punky had issues with trying to get their memberships 10 on 2 girls 1 chat.
Mm-hmm.
It was a pain. It was a pain too.
Yeah.
And trying to deal with support because you feel like you're talking to robots, and that's the biggest that's the biggest problem.
Yeah.
I had to call UPS the other day because like my cousin sent me a package and it's stuck in customs. But,
oh no, your mayonnaise.
Yep.
Oh no.
And UPS sent me an email telling me, hey GT, it's going to be coming today between so and so time. And I'm like, well, the tracking says it's stuck in customs. So why did they tell me that the parcel's coming today? So
are you sure? I've been getting, since that how many people, millions of people's social security got leaked, or all the personal information, which I've got, I'm getting every once in a while. I get these weird texts now,
yeah,
which they're spam texts, which I never got before. And they're all with you have to pick up your, come and pick up your package or this or that. And I just blocked the number.
Yeah. What I've been getting in my email, and I swear it's since AT&T got hacked. And
could have been from, I have that too.
It's an email and it's got my full name on it, my home address, my real cell phone number, and it's a PDF file, and it'll say, "Hey GT, we know where you live. You've been watching porn. If you don't put all this Bitcoin in this link, we're going to send everybody in your friends list everything. Blah 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 blah." And they go on Street View and they attach a picture of where you live too.
I believe it. I
And
believe
they're so but they're so retarded. They got the wrong place. They got the wrong house. They got next to this house. Yeah.
Yeah, well, now it's with like one of the companies I work for occasionally. They got ransomware, so
I'll be right back. I'm
you
here.
have
I'll
to
be
take this whole-
listening.
Sure,
Okay.
you have to take this whole class now just on basically don't download anything from an email unless you're absolutely positive you know somebody, and don't open an attachment unless you're
Yeah.
absolutely positive it's somebody, because that's how it gets in the computer system. You know, so you're listening to these training videos on cybersecurity and stuff. It was like, yeah, I kind of know that, but it's good to. But yeah, now the text. I mean, emails, yeah, but text was like, man,
Yeah.
I get my number now. Damn it, yeah. Because
Yeah.
I like my phone number. I don't want to get rid of it. But I don't think you're safe anywhere with phone numbers or emails. You know, you
Yeah.
just have to delete the stuff.
I've never been safe out there, so.
Well, yeah. I mean, I've actually had something like blocking on my computer. It was a virus that, this
No,
big
everybody's
warning
in
thing that came up, and it's
freaking
like,
spammers and shit
oh,
calling you and harassing you. And then, like, they call you from Medicare. I'm like, bitch, I ain't 65. What the fuck you talking about? I'm only, 43. What the fuck you want?
well, I've
Oh,
lived
I'm
it.
sorry, man, but you're not qualified. Have a nice day. Well, goodbye.
I lived in a
Shit.
couple
Boo.
different states, and so my phone number is actually a different state because I had it when I was
Yep.
living out of state, So I
Yep.
can tell, and then I love that the phones will tell you it's like possible telemarketer or possible spam, So if I don't recognize the phone number, I ain't answering it.
Now you make sure when you ever have, like, if you have family members who have Medicare, just let them know that they have an agent so they can leave you the fuck alone. So that's all
maybe you
you gotta
should be
do.
you should be getting phone calls with it. It's like the
Yep. Because everything they talking about Medicare stuff, nope. Got an agent. Have a nice day. Bye, bitch.
yeah. Now I've come to the point I don't even want.
I'm back.
I don't even answer them.
Because the only thing is, like, if your family members or whoever you have has, agent to set up the real ones. I'll tell you, the real authentic agents out there, they will help you out, for your local area. They're the ones who're supposed to take care of you if anything's going on.
Right.
Yeah.
So
anything outside of it, nope.
Yeah, a lot of
Nope.
Government agencies, they don't call people. Like the IRS.
They don't steal your information. They keep that shit confidential.
Yeah.
So all your information that you have is confidential. Now these other fuckers out there, fuck you.
Hello.
Hell no.
My name is Agent Michael
Smith.
Smith. I am going from
Agent
Social
Michael
Security
Smith, you
office.
could go to fucking hell,
Somebody
you
has-
cunt
somebody-
ass bitch
somebody-
from India.
Somebody is using your Social Security number illegally, and you will require to send me $5,000 of iTunes gift cards.
Eat my
to fix
ass.
it. Yeah.
You can eat my ass, bitch. I don't give a damn.
And some of these scammers are really good. I mean, they're just good. There's
They're
the
sick.
grandparents scam, this scam, that
Hey,
scam.
if you learn their language and you say some cuss words to them,
Terry McAchute and Ben Child. That is what you say to them. They go ape shit.
Say it again.
They get Ben Child and Terry. Let me show you something really quick. Let me put this on really quick.
Ben Chow.
Yeah.
चांद सितारा बोले भैंचोद, नदी के किनारा बोले भैंचोद, बोलो बच्चे सारे बोलो भैंचोद, आर वाले सारे बोलो, ग्रेप वाले सारे बोलो, पैरा वाले सारे बोलो भैंचोद, भैंचोद.
There you go. Bench out.
What does that
Oh,
mean?
you better send me that
this-
lyric.
There's one. I forgot. I think one. Terry McIntyre means your sister's pussy and your. Oh my, I'm sister fucker or something. Yeah,
Okay.
bad.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll have to write that
So
down.
when they
I
they
did.
call, just call them Ben Child. They go crazy. I forgot what it means. What means sister fucker or your mum's pussy or something?
Gotta curse in every language possible. By
Okay, so Ben Child is sister fucker.
Okay.
In Hindi. All right. Yeah, it means so. One means sister fucker, kind of like Alabama. There you go.
Oh.
So Ben Child is sister fucker, and Terry McIntyre is Terry. I forgot how to spell it, but it might mean motherfucker or something bad.
Right. Well, you want to make sure they understand.
Oh, they do.
Give me that link.
They do. They go crazy over it. I mean, they go. I mean, once you know you can speak their language, they go crazy. They're like, fuck you. So yeah, they go absolutely crazy.
That's good to remember because the scammers. Yeah.
Yeah, they don't call me no more. I used to have this phone number. I would get calls all the time, and I would just play. You know, I would just play with them, and I would play and play.
Yeah, I don't have the patience. I just don't answer or.
Yeah, I mean, I'm the same way too now. I mean, when they call, if it's a number I don't recognize, I just don't. I don't answer.
Because most people who want, they'll leave a message and if it's most people who call me, I know that their name comes up on the smartphones now anyway.
Yeah, most people text me anyway.
And if it's somebody unknown, they'll leave a message. I'm like, oh well, you're lost.
Yeah.
Because most people do scan the calls. So. Yeah, well, you got to keep the telemarketers sitting at the desk for so long. They got to get up and move anyway, right?
Because I used to be involved in a scam baiting community on YouTube and Discord.
Okay.
Yeah, I used to love we used to call them and stuff and wind them up and play with them and annoy the hell of them. And the people I used to know and hang around with, they would hack into their computers too, and they would shut them. Yeah, they would shut. They would shut them down too. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Hey, Jason. You're like 40 minutes late. I'm gonna have to give you a tardy slip, and you're gonna have to write me an essay. Explain to me why you're 40 minutes late. That's what you definitely.
You got lunch detention.
Yeah, and then you're gonna have to listen to Mark Terry sing for an hour too. There you go. That'd be a nice punishment for you too.
Oh, GT, I was thinking. I don't remember from last year what categories you have for your end of the year stream. But maybe if you listed them, because I don't know if you want suggestions for new categories that might apply.
I'm definitely taking new suggestions.
But I don't know which ones you have already. I remember watching it, but
we haven't gone through it too much yet. We're gonna wait at least get November over with and then start doing it in December because I don't want to do something and then something else happens in December.
Oh yeah, no. I'm just the categories themselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because time is going by real fast.
Oh my god, oh my god, it's going by. It's going by.
I
It's
was in
going
the
by too
Oh
fast.
yeah.
with people with Thanksgiving, all you see all the people buying all the vegetables and stuff to make all the dishes for Thanksgiving. I was like, oh my God,
Ugh,
I'm not ready for this at all.
I know I'm not ready for it either, to be honest.
me either.
So
Me either.
it will
But
be here before you know it.
Well, you gotta be punished,
yeah.
Jason. You've gotta be punished. You're normally first here, and you're like 40 minutes late, and there's no, and you're using the excuse of the you know, of
Party.
of the notifications. So you definitely need to learn. I think Mark Terry,
Uh-oh.
I think Mark Terry Senior is definitely be a good punishment for
I will not be late at GT's live stream. I will not be late at GT's live stream.
Yeah, yeah,
Write
exactly.
it 1,000 times.
No, I know. Yeah, we definitely need we definitely need an essay. So there
God,
you
is he
go.
even still his channel? He still has a channel. I don't even.
Yeah, he's still got it. He's still got a channel. He ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, I mean,
He's gonna be like that. He's gonna be like that. Friggin', he's gonna be like that roach you just never get rid of. So
yeah, that's true.
he ain't going nowhere. So he don't get he ain't getting the views no more. So
And that, I mean, yeah, it's not even the attention. It's amazing. It's like when there's when there seems to be a community decision to ghost somebody,
mhm.
they're ghosted.
I mean, I mean, I've always said if people want to go listen to him, they're more than welcome to come and listen to him. I don't care.
Yeah. I never did. I never watched.
Yeah.
Not my. I never. No. No.
You're not missing. You're not missing. You're not. Yeah, I still see clips and stuff. You're not missing much. It's the same
Yeah.
old. It's the same old. It's the same old crap.
Yeah. I have much admiration for Stacy and other clip channels because
Yeah.
it's basically how I know.
So yeah. Anyway, so whilst you are here, Kathy, if you've got any ideas of any categories or suggestions,
Well, yeah, I don't
I'm
even know.
always.
Well, no, I don't even know which. I don't remember which ones you had.
I am. I'll have to pull it up. Give me a second. Let me see if I can pull it up.
Because I remember watched it and I voted.
Yeah. It was.
It was a while ago.
Yeah, it was a year ago. It was a freaking year ago too. Because I remember I was recovering from surgery, the hematoma and shit, and I was yeah.
You had the gallbladder too, yeah.
Yeah, it was the gallbladder. Yeah, it was last year. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty. I got signed into my generic troll channel. There we go. We got it here. Recent. Because I use Google Forms Google Forms. So
that's a good idea.
So let me go for the categories really quick. I should be able to share my screen. But this was last year's form, and we had 76 responses. So we did really well on that. We did really well on the responses. So our first one was okay. So hopefully you guys can see that. So we had YouTube Power Couple, Best Content Video Creator, Best Panic Attack. Then we had Channel Termination of the Year, Biggest Striker, Biggest E-Beggar, Who Would You Like to Return to YouTube, Biggest Flip Flopper, Best YouTube Chef, Scandal of the Year, and that was Mark Terry Shane, Dave 25 in jail, Savage driving by bombshell, Tina D getting fired from AGP, Dave 25 and Coats in court, Noodles under fake documents, person you would wish to quit YouTube, best YouTube moment of the year, best YouTube channel, more cop of the year. That was a joke when we used to troll Brian. Biggest liar, biggest stalker, biggest scammer, and mod of the year. And I believe, from my memory, Mark Terry's Rogue Mod won mod of the year. In fact, Mark Terry won a bunch of awards.
Yeah.
So this is how it looks. This is how the voting looks on the thing. So everyone it comes up with a chart and it tells you who wins and who gets the most points. So it does it as a pie. It does it as a pie chart. The only time it's 100% is when there's one question, because there's only one question. You have to answer that question. There's only like one category.
Hmm.
So yeah. So we'll be doing something sooner, but we're probably gonna have a few more different. We're probably gonna have a few more a few more categories too. So
Mhm.
I mean, we got we got events like the whole the whole Mark Terry and Guess Mob shit at the beginning of the year. That's one we won't forgot. Mark Terry going to jail.
Yeah, that was
Um,
that was great.
we're probably gonna do like sexiest male voice and female voices, as a few silly things like that too.
Yeah, that's good.
Um,
That's a good one.
I'm thinking about doing man baby of the year too.
That's a good one. That's
So
a good one. Yeah, good one.
so yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
I want my diaper.
So we'll do like man baby of the year, or biggest
Yes,
baby of the year
mental
or something.
meltdown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, no. So what we're gonna do is we're probably gonna get together with Stacey because she records everything that happened in the year too, because we'll do best we'll do best clip channel again.
Yeah.
That'll
Yeah.
be between Stacey and Clipping and Dipping, because they're the only clip channels there is now, really.
Yeah. It's not. People don't do that much anymore.
So that's gone. That's died. That's just died
And
down a little bit.
as the quote, community, whatever that
Yeah,
is, gets smaller, there's not that
yeah.
many things to click.
There's not. There's just no. There's just no. It's just. I don't know. It's just. Yeah. So
I would do. You could do like best person brought up on criminal charges. There's a few of those.
yeah, yeah. Of course, yeah. Jailmate of the jailmate of the year. I wish I had mugshots. I could have done mugshot of the. We could do mugshot of the year too.
Mm,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it is a few of those. That's not a one person category.
Oh, I know. I know. We need to get hold. We need to get hold of. We need to get hold of some too. So we'll figure. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Mugshot. Yeah, mugshot of the year.
What does that say about here? The people we watch.
Yeah. Yeah, but we'll figure something. We'll figure something out. We'll do like sexiest. Yeah, we'll do like sexiest male voice, sexiest female voice. Just have a little play on that too.
Hmm.
Um, channel of the year, scandal of the year, flip flopper of the
Oh
year,
yeah.
and most annoying person of the year, person you can't stand of the year.
Oh yeah, that one.
Maybe basement dweller of the year too.
That's a good
Bum,
one. I like that.
bum of the year. I know.
Person who most needs to get a job. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I know. So we'll have to. We'll figure. Yeah. But yeah, Mark Terry's Rogue Mod won by 56.6%. Yeah,
Jesus.
Yeah, biggest liar. Mark Terry was
Whoever road marked you.
67.
They
67.
need to
Yeah,
get their award from last year. Hello.
yeah, yeah,
That
Need
might
to
be a
pick it
multiple.
up.
That might be more than one person.
yeah. Best YouTube channel of the year last year was the Circus and the Side Chat. That won by 50%.
Oh, I believe it. I believe
And
it.
and we had there was Mr. T there, Jake was in there, G Mangoes, Isaac, Punky and Facey, Circus, and Steve Billings.
Well,
So
there's certain channels, certain streams.
YouTube at the moment, Isaac, the Lieutenant of Isaac Guest won that one. The
Mm.
person you would wish to quit YouTube, that was Mark Terry. Scandal of the year winner was Tina getting fired from AGP. Second place was looked like noodles and their fake documents. Best YouTube chef
What about that?
was Rosie O'Kelly. Jodie Portwood came second.
Yeah, Rosie does a lot of the cooking.
Yeah, I know, but I wanted Chef Joey to win, because we're always we're always sharing Chef Joni's cooking.
Uh-huh. Is she still around?
Yeah, she's still around.
Mm.
I haven't watched
She's
Joni.
making some videos.
I
She
haven't
makes
watched.
those cooking videos.
Yeah, you know, Chef Joe. Yeah, if Chef Joni's cooking, you can live off it, but it tastes like shit.
Her and her pork and beans. Oh my gosh. I
Just
cannot stand pork and beans.
get
Please.
it out of a can.
Yeah,
Oh
'Cause
God.
you interviewed her, right? She was your first interview. Is that who it was?
I did it. I forgot my first. I did an interview with Joni. Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah,
remember that because I really wasn't familiar with her until you did the interview.
yeah. So yeah, I knew Joni from Rosie O'Kelly's and through Elbow and through El and
Okay.
through and through El and through Elbow, to be honest.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yep.
I do want to bring back the interviews. It's just trying to figure out who to interview next and who's around. Because I don't know. To me, just the whole community is just dying. To be honest,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know. Yeah.
because I know
It's
I interviewed Nelly, interviewed Tina, Steve Billings, and Joni. Who else did I interview?
An elbow.
Oh, I did do Elbow. Elbow. Well, Elbow just
Well,
came up on panel.
Elbow popped in. Yeah, he popped in unexpected.
well. Yeah.
I know.
Rich
But
Life.
but Which Life? Which Life came on, but he's been declined. He declined to do an interview. He
Yeah.
declined to do an interview because I asked Lisa Lynn if he'd do an interview with me. And he said nope. But he did come up on panel, and he got pissed at me for some reason. And then I might do like stream of the year too, because like, and I might have to be a little bit biased and nominate that big stream I had this
That was
year
a
with
good stream. Yeah.
the one with when I had everybody on.
Yeah.
Oh
I mean,
my
neutral
God, the whole
territory. Everybody.
community out there.
I may have to nominate that as stream of the year too.
Yeah.
And we'll have to go through some other people. We'll have to go through some other people. We'll have to go through some other people's channels too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been streaming for we've been streaming for over a year.
Well, 2 years, isn't it? When did you start?
Well, the problem is YouTube don't give you a date. It just says 1 year. It just says 1 year
1
ago,
year. Yeah.
and that's the problem.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. And 1 year, 2 years. Yeah.
It don't tell you. It don't. Okay, so I've been streaming since my first. Okay, so my first live stream was May the 29th last year,
Year and a half.
2023.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you're getting a year and a half. Oh, that's a
Yeah.
long time.
So it's been it's been like come on, Moki, be good. I'm here.
Oh God!
Right.
No, yesterday my dog was like that. In that I guess we all have days you're more energetic than others.
Yeah.
Yesterday he was driving me crazy because it was just like usually he's very laid back, but
The
this
full
was
moon.
wants to go out, wants to do this, wants to do that, and I was like you want to leave me alone? What's wrong with you? Why are you going crazy?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's a full moon yesterday.
Oh,
Maybe
shoot.
that was it.
It was a big ass moon too.
Yeah, she wants to get the zoomies, and she wants to do this, and she wants to do like Moki.
she
You
still
can't
wearing the
warn.
cone?
You can't do that. Yep, she's still on the cone. Yeah.
Oh, poor thing. That's a long time.
Oh, it was supposed to be on. It was supposed to be on for 2 weeks, and
Wow,
then
that's a long time.
it will be 2 weeks for her surgery. But then because of her having it,
Right,
because she had a seroma
right.
and
After last week.
an infection, they said so. They put on antibiotics and told me to keep it on for another week. So it's
So
supposed
she's
to go off a week today. Yeah.
so she's another week. Well, maybe you could start. Do you do alternate with that jacket you bought? Like,
I'm just kind of worried about her taking it off again when I'm not watching. To be honest.
well, when you'll see it. You know what I mean?
I might do that. I might try that tomorrow and take the cone off and put the
Yeah.
jacket on her.
Because my friend has a Labrador,
Yeah.
and the dog had surgery, and she used an old sweater. She saw something on TikTok, or something,
Mhm.
and the dog and it had been healing, and it worked really well.
Yeah. I
'cause
mean, yeah, the vest was working until
the
she
incision alone.
decides to play Houdini, and she just wants to get out of everything.
Yeah.
So and she just snaps and does it and plays Houdini.
It's so uncomfortable. I mean,
And it's all, I know, I hate how I hate having the going on her, but I've got
yeah,
to,
you have to.
I've got to protect the incision too. It's
Oh,
looking a lot,
yeah.
it's looking a lot better than what it's
Thank
looking a
God.
lot better than what it was last week because I took pictures of it and I
Mm.
sent the pictures to the vet chat people, and they're like, "Yep, she's gonna need it's leaking a little bit too much than what it should be. She needs to go in and be seen." And then I sent a couple of pictures to Bridget too. Then she called me,
Yeah. Yeah.
but
Okay.
yeah, she's
Well,
doing
everything's fine now. Thank God.
Look, she's doing yeah, she's back to herself now, so it's all
Yeah, it
good.
sounds it. It sounds it.
Yeah, she just wants to be. It just needs a little bit more time. It just needs a little bit more time to heal. So, but I don't think she. I don't. I'm hoping. I don't think she licked it though. I just woke up with her on the bed with the bloody cone. I'm like, what the bloody
She's feeling good.
Houdini. Because I was more worried about her being mad at me too last. Me taking her to the vet and hair,
They get over it.
hair coming up
Yep.
and everything else, and she was gonna be mad at me, and she looked so pitiful, and the practice manager was holding her and talking about her, and she put her in the bag for me, and she just looked so pitiful, and oh my god, and then she had a drop off appointment last week, so she wasn't there too long, to be honest. And so I just dropped her off, and they took care of her. And they called me when she was done.
Okay.
And I walk in there, and all I could hear was. He told me that was her making that noise. That was her crying.
Oh, it does. It breaks your heart. I mean, the last time when I took mine to the vet, he didn't react well to. He has to be put in under anesthesia for
Mhm.
even get his nails clipped. He's so just they do everything at once, but him coming out of it, I mean, I think it was 48 hours, and he was a mess.
Yeah.
He was just such a mess. The back legs, he was like crouched. I was so worried about him because I was like, he better come out.
Yeah.
See, I was saying he better come out of this because he's, he looks like he's terrified. With the, how they crouch down when they're scared, the back
Yep.
legs go shake. He was like that. I was like, I said to the vet, I was like, please reassure me he's going to be okay. Because I didn't bring him in like this.
Yeah,
Even though,
because
it's anesthesia.
I got I got hair nails clipped too when she was getting done, and because hair nails are hard to do because they're black.
Yeah, so's mine. Yeah, yeah.
And you can't see,
And see, he won't allow you to touch him. They won't allow any. He's very, very nice. He's very sweet. He
Mhm.
loves going to the vet's office, loves to see people. When they go to touch him, you can see, because he's a big dog, you can see his muscles tighten. And he'll pull his paw away. And he's 120 pounds. So, he pulls back. He's pulling back. And and I agree with the vet. He was like, let's not go down this trail of trying to force this big dog.
Mhm.
Because I got him when he was 10, so I don't know his history, of what's happened to him or things like that. So I was like, let's not push this. I really hate the anesthesia, but that's, if it's necessary, it's necessary. And he would have hurt somebody or hurt himself if you kept doing it.
Yeah.
Or your chat's like dead now. I feel talk about the pets. Yeah,
But she did pretty. But she did pretty good getting there. She wasn't sick or nothing. But I don't know if I told you this or not. But she was nauseous after she had the anesthetic. She woke up. She threw up too.
yeah, they
So
did.
you had to give her nausea medicine and stuff. So
And how your other dog, is it older or
older, yeah.
so? And they're getting along okay.
Mhm.
Good.
They don't bother too much. They don't really bother too much. So.
Yeah, they hit an age like we all do. We all hit an age where it's like, go ahead, do whatever. So, what else is new?
Nothing really. I've just been dealing with gastroparesis and being miserable and
Oh,
dealing with poor puppy and dealing with Moki. That's about it. Well, she's been taking up too much. She's been taking up so much time and stuff.
I know puppies do. Puppies do take a lot of time.
But yeah, I just wanted to get her done because I got no intention of breeding
No.
puppies or anything like that, and I just don't want to deal with going through heat or
Oh
anything
no.
like that.
No,
And
it's better
just get it done. Just get it done. Just get it done while I can, and it's just over with.
hmm So you've been playing Minecraft, or was
I've
it?
been playing Modern Warfare 6,
Oh,
Call of Duty. I play a bunch of games on the PC, but I've been playing that just to yeah. I don't like Minecraft. I'm too old for Minecraft.
I honestly I don't know. I don't have any of the games, so
Yeah, but yeah, I do PC gaming too and stuff.
hmm
So
do,
when I'm
do
not
do many people have YouTube channels with the gaming, or is that Rumble or
the people I play Call of Duty with, they stream on Twitch. To be honest,
Twitch? That's it. Twitch.
yeah. But I'm not really into streaming. I've streamed a few computer games on here, but there's just you just don't get the audience for it. To be honest, my
Right.
opinion.
Yeah.
And and I don't want to, I'm not really into I'm not really into streaming on, I'm not really into streaming on Twitch too. I just don't see the point of streaming to two or three people.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just got no interest in it. I'm not really a fan of Twitch too because I watch people stream on Twitch and it's just there's too many adverts.
I've never been on Twitch. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not that. I mean, yeah. I
Me
mean,
neither.
Twitch is a lot more stricter than YouTube.
On the rules, really?
Yeah, I mean, I've seen somebody. They terminated Rich Life within minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Is it so? It's Rumble that because I've seen a couple people who they've gone over to Rumble when they didn't want to. This is an old
Yeah,
community.
Womble is the one where you don't have. Yeah, they were a lot more. They were a
Lenient.
lot more. Yeah, a lot more lenient
Right.
on there. To be honest.
Yeah, I've seen one or two YouTubers who they were reacting to somebody and they wanted to go to Rumble so they didn't get a community
Yeah,
guidelines or a copyright strike.
yeah. I believe I do have a video on there. I don't even know what I've made. I'm not even signed into. Womble for so long, to be honest. Let's have a look. I've not even made. I've got one video on there, and it's. I don't even think it's made no. It's not even made no money on there. Not even a pen. No, nothing.
Do they all pay?
I don't know. I guess if you get so many views, you'll make money off it. But okay. Apparently there is money on. Apparently I did make money on there.
Oh, congratulations.
But 53 ad eligible, ECPM 421, estimated earnings 8 cents.
Hey.
Let's have a look. So I believe okay. My channel, stats and analytics. But yeah, apparently I did make. Apparently there is money on there, but okay, but okay, 8. I've made 8 cents.
Congratulations.
Yeah. So yeah, I can. Yeah, that's a Starbucks coffee in itself. To be honest.
Yeah.
It really is. That's a whole amount of money for Starbucks. But yeah, I ain't winning. But just nothing. Honestly, my life's been pretty quiet. Ain't been up to much. Just a little bit of YouTube drama, and that's about it, really.
Yeah.
But I'm not one of those people who lives for YouTube and wakes up in the morning and goes on a stream or goes on a rant. I got thousands of other things to do than worry about bloody YouTube too.
Yep. I know the feeling.
Yeah. So yeah, if any of my super mods, if you see Flacco come in, Flacco was banned from the GT channel. because I'm banned from his channel. So if I'm banned from his, he's banned from the GT channel. So if you see Flacco come in, just take him out. If not, I'll just take his wedge off him too.
He didn't unblock you at all?
Nope, he
Although,
didn't.
although every once in a while somebody says they've unblocked, it appears to be a YouTube thing, not a blocking thing.
It's Flacco. It's Flacco. He
Oh.
blocked me. Yes, sir, bye. Yes, sir, bye. He blocked. Yes, sir, bye. Yes, sir, biased. Yes, sir, biased. That's about it. I've listened to it. I've listened to a few streams, been on TikTok, and that's about it, really.
Mhm.
Just being busy gaming and just dealing with Moki and pup sitting and keeping an eye on her and making sure she's okay and trying to get her to eat because she doesn't want to eat half the time.
Oh, okay.
It's because of the medication.
Yeah. Yeah. And some dogs just, can be picky
Yeah.
or somewhat picky. Yeah.
Yeah, she's drinking water. So I cooked a meal in the crock pot yesterday. I just cut chicken legs. I found the recipe on TikTok, and basically you just put chicken legs in there and brown gravy and a little bit of water, and then you just season the chicken legs and leave it for 6 hours, and the meat comes off the legs. So I did that with mashed potatoes and some vegetables and stuff.
For the dog?
For me,
Oh, I was gonna say. I was like,
she
I
did
know.
get
I know people who cook for the dog. So
she did get she did get a little bit too.
I had a friend. She had 2 Dobermans, and she cooked for those dogs every night, or gave them raw, which I don't, not too healthy. But my idea, I don't know.
Well,
I've always feeding raw dogs raw meat.
I've always found the little dogs are the fussiest dogs ever.
Yeah, they do have a reputation.
I've had a lot of dogs in the past, and I had a couple of beagles from the animal shelter, and they would eat anything. Yeah.
Well, I think also if they were from, depending on the shelter. I mean, no, my dog will eat anything. My previous to 80 pounds,
Mhm.
he could vegetables. He could, if you gave him stew and there was 1 pea, you go back to the
Yeah.
dish. He'd had
Yeah.
all the stew, everything, but
Yeah.
that pea would be sitting in the dish. And I'm like, how the hell did how did he find it?
Yeah.
And then how did he spit it out? It always amazed me. He would not. This one will eat. He'll eat tomatoes, but
Yeah.
occasionally or something, fresh vegetable. But my previous one wouldn't touch them.
And I
Yeah.
swear these beagles, especially this one beagle. Yeah, I think this one beagle I had, she was an older female, and she must have had a bad life because I swear once she got out that shelter, she didn't care what she ate. She would eat. She was happy to eat.
Yeah, that's
You know,
I think my dog was so well trained, but I think he was in a
Yeah.
very, very regimented.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, his owner died, and he went to a rescue because nobody would take him. But he was he's the best trained dog I've ever had. He doesn't beg. He doesn't do that. He does. He's so well trained. And I've tried to keep it up because I was like, I'm used to dogs who they beg to badly trained. And he's so good. But so when I'll give him, I was slicing a tomato one day. I'm like, "You want to try this?" And he was like thrilled. And I was like, "Man, you really lived a strict life." And I think that's because of that, he'll eat anything.
Yeah. And then I used to have this one little dog years ago. She died young of seizures, and she would actually she could tell the difference between the chicken thighs I used to cook for her from Save-A-Lot and Kroger.
See, I don't have the patience. I'd be like, eat it or don't. I don't care.
So because I had issues feeding her, dog food, she would not eat dog food. I used to have to boil her chicken thighs.
Okay.
I would buy the chicken thighs from Save-A-Lot and Kroger, and she'd be fed the Save-A-Lot ones to the Kroger ones, even though it's a chicken, and probably come from And I swear it was to do with the water content in the meat. They inject this meat with freaking water.
That's true.
Salt water, and I swear she could tell the difference. But she could tell the difference between a cooked chicken thigh from Save-A-Lot and Kroger. Oh my god, yeah, little fussy. She was a little fussy bloody thing too. Yeah, wouldn't eat dog. Yeah, just didn't want to eat dog food. Get this? Nope, 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 nope,
I
nope,
don't
nope.
blame them. Doesn't look too appetizing.
Well, I've tried. I've tried. Moki's had the fresh dog food, the fresh pet loaf thing where you slice it. She's had that before. She likes that. She's had the Caesars. She likes some of that. And I tried something else, so I tried to give her a little bit of variety so she doesn't get bored.
Right.
Because I've noticed she gets kind of bored too. And
Yeah.
then I say that the jelly in the quark pot and a little bit of gravy, put that over her dog food
Mhm.
too, trying to get her
Yeah.
bloody eat. Oh my god! And then trying to get her to take the medicine too.
That could be tough. That could be
Yeah.
tough depending on the dog. Yeah. You
So,
know.
but yeah, but she'll eat. She likes. Yeah, she's been eating dog. She's been eating her dog treats, her munchies, and she likes the greenies. That's what. Yeah, she likes the greenies dog treats. And then she's been eating a little bit of chicken off the pot and the gravy jelly juice. I've been putting that over her dog food too, and hiding her tablets in chicken. Oh my god, yeah.
That's a good idea. Yeah. I used to do the cheese. Cheese was always a good one, or peanut butter.
I try peanut butter. She's too much messing with her. I do it I do a little bit of butter sometimes,
Yeah,
but
you said that.
I'll
That's
just be hiding it in chicken leg meat and that kind of work too. And I tried it I did stuffing too. I made stuffing yesterday, and yeah, it worked in stuffing too. So
oh,
little bloody
good. That's good. So yeah, sorry, it's a kind of a Saturday. It's been a quiet week,
Oh, I
basically.
know. It has been a quiet week. There's just been nothing. There's been nothing exciting. I'm thinking there's just been nothing exciting on YouTube.
No, I've been going far afield on different topics, watching
Yeah.
more videos than live chats or anything like
Yeah,
that.
I watch a lot. I watch a lot of video. I watch a lot of videos too. So, like, there's a guy who does travel. There's a guy who does travel videos. I like watching him and
Which
stuff like
one?
that.
I've gotten
Um,
into those.
I'll send you a link. So
Yeah, because yeah, the travel. I've been watching them a lot lately.
yeah, he does the. He's from the UK. He's from the UK. So
Yeah, I've been watching what Simon Wilson, Ed Chapman, some of
yeah,
them really funny,
but
and
yeah,
they do a lot of traveling or um,
yeah. I mean, shit always goes wrong. He'd do crazy stuff like 50-hour coach journeys.
right. Yeah, those are the kind I've been watching.
And
although, although I
in
do
Europe.
like some of them that go to like the really nice hotels, and
And yeah, but yeah, I send you some links because
okay,
but yeah, let me say, but like he did one video. Let me pull his chat. Let me pull his channel up. Because like there's another YouTube channel I go on to as well who's nothing to do with this community, but he did one. Let's have a look. Let me pull up his videos. Um,
yeah. And I'm looking at like some of these people have a billion
yeah,
viewer subs. I'm like, oh wow. I've stayed in small communities too long. I've been surfing now. I was like, oh my god, yeah,
yeah.
a
I don't
million,
know, and it's just nice. It's just
900,000 subs. I was like, wow.
and it's just nice. It's just nice. It's just nice to step away. It's just nice to step away a little bit too.
Yeah, yeah.
And
And a lot of them you can listen to. Like a lot of times I like having noise, I
yeah,
like having sound and going. And it used to be music and now it's more just, talking or depending on what I'm in the mood for. But I and even when I'm working, I concentrate better when there's noise because it's all, rather than the absolute silence.
I'm the same way too. I have to have no. I have to have noise when I'm sleeping too. To be honest, I
Yeah,
can't.
me too. I go to
I
sleep.
can't. Yeah, I can't do the. I can't. I can't do the. I've always got to have noise or music
I
or
fall
put a
asleep. Yeah.
yeah or put a playlist on there. So one of the videos he did was it took him 3 nights. He did 4 coaches over 3 nights to go from Glasgow, Scotland, to Gibraltar. So
Okay. All right. I think that came up now. Of course, once you watch them, now everything recommended
yeah.
is travel videos. I'm kind of ODing on travel.
So
Like, no,
I'm yeah. And then he did another one where he got the cheapest flight he got the cheapest flight he could get and
Yeah,
he,
a lot of
and
them do that for 5 days, and they're all over Europe.
where he ends up. So he ends up in some crazy Eastern European country, you know.
Yes, yeah, I've seen it's that seems to have been a challenge a lot of them
Yeah,
did. They're in Albania and Romania and like
yeah.
um
Okay, so Limerick. I've been to Limerick Island. I've been to Limerick Island too. But yeah, he does all these crazy. Yeah, I think he didn't. I think it was Albania he ended up in. To be honest, he
yeah,
got like a cheap flight with Ryanair. Like there's like a
right.
bunch of cheap there's like a bunch of cheap airlines in Europe where you can get where you can get flights. I mean, I remember seeing
I've been on
flights.
Ryanair. Yeah.
Oh my god, I hate flying down. To be honest,
I haven't flown in a while.
yeah, I've flown down. I've
Yeah,
flown with
long time.
going to Ireland from London Luton Airport to freaking where Cactus used to live in County Mayo, Knock International Airport.
Flew from some bizarre
Yeah,
airport because I was, it was a passenger, and it just took forever to get there, probably.
yeah,
And then we flew to Dublin, but it was one of those. They had just finished takeoff, and all of a sudden we're getting ready for landing.
yeah. That's what.
That
Yeah,
was
that's what.
Ryanair.
Because I used to see because these are flights for a penny plus taxes online back in the day.
I think
Yeah.
it was one of the newspapers had a contest or something to win,
Uh-huh.
and my friend I was visiting lived in
Yeah.
London, so they did it and ended up with a huge argument to get the. Oh no, was it? I don't know. Yeah, I think it was, but somehow they got the tickets for free.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, she worked for the BBC, so she always she didn't do it often, but every once in a while. I mean, she had nothing to do with the news people or anything like that, but she could pull out I work for the BBC. Are you really not going to give us these tickets after you promised it? And sometimes it worked. Sometimes it didn't. But it was, like, oh no, we have them. Good, like, are you running a scam? That kind of thing. So, I mean, she obviously won. They just didn't want to give it to her.
Of course. Yeah.
That's the thing. So, but she used it a few times, not often. But I love that we went to the BBC. Who was it? Ruby somebody. I saw a show. We left after a while, but then we went to the BBC bar. I was like, I'm sure that, the taxpayers in Britain are subsidizing a bar in the BBC building. I thought that was a riot.
Oh my
I
god,
mean,
people get pissed off. People get pissed off about that shit, especially with the TV, especially with the TV license and shit. People
that was
hate.
years ago, though. But
Yeah.
I'm British. It's probably still there. But I mean, it was like we're in the BBC building
Uh-huh.
in the bar that's subsidized, and you're like, isn't this a government run it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's paid for by the TV
Yeah,
it's paid for by the TV license fee.
yeah, yeah. I was
Yeah.
like, gotta love the British. I'm sure there's some here, or there have been in the past.
So like I'm looking at Ryanair flights now, for example, and I'm looking at a one-way flight from Liverpool on the 20th of November. Let me show you where you can go to from Liverpool, where I'm from. So you can go to one way, you can go to where Cactus used to live, which is Knock, for $32.
Yeah, see, that's why it's
Yeah,
worth putting up with the
yeah.
inconvenience for that kind of price.
And then you can go to Eastern Europe for $39 one day.
Yeah,
Look at that.
yeah.
Cost it. I'm not sure what. I don't know what. Let me see what that country is because I don't bloody know. I don't want to sound uneducated because
I don't know, Kroger. Just all of a sudden, maybe it's me.
yeah. So
Like, all of
oh,
a sudden, where to go?
that's okay. It's Slovakia, so you can go on a one-way flight to Slovakia for $39.
To Eastern Europe.
Yeah, Eastern Europe. Yeah. Dublin $42.
Who's
Alicante, Spain $60. Tenerife, which is the Canary
Is that
Islands,
round trip or one way?
one way.
Okay, but still, that's
Yeah.
let me tell you, that's cheap.
Yeah. Look, Slovakia 13, and that's on Wednesday. Let me see if there's any other cheap flights on December the 11th.
I haven't
20
been on a flight since it was,
20,
good.
yeah, 22. Yeah, I'm
I mean,
sure there's other.
you had to wear a mask the last flight.
Yeah.
So
Exactly. That's what it's like flying during COVID. I flew during COVID and Delta. I don't know. He probably gone to see. I don't know Kruger. I mean, I can't blame Bridget because Bridget's not here, so Bridget can't say
You don't blame me.
I
It's
don't
okay.
care. Bridget didn't frighten them all off, so we can't blame Bridget for that. To be honest.
Yes,
Uh,
going on a plane with the mask was strange because it was a great excuse not to serve. They don't serve any food or anything, but
I
then
know.
you get something to drink. Had to take the mask off and then put it back on. I was like, this is ridiculous.
I know it was. I mean, it was funny because like I got to my local airport. I was flying to Vegas, and I got to my local airport, and waiting on the TSA to open up, and it was just weird. It just felt weird. It was like the end of the world.
Yep.
And then I landed. I landed at Detroit, and
Yeah.
oh my god, it was like the zombie apocalypse. There
Okay,
was no. Yeah,
you flew right when you flew right as it was starting, right?
I flew. It was it was July. It was July 2020.
Oh, okay.
Just as Vegas started to reopen,
Okay, got you. But still, that was yeah, that was still early.
and Delta Airlines had all the middle seats blocked.
Okay, so
So
yeah, so you
you
still had.
you
I
didn't
flew
have.
like in 2021, the beginning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they were giving you bags. They were giving you bags of snacks with wipes in and shit. And I remember
Yeah.
that. I was sitting on the plane, and the pilots going, well, going about all the cleaning and all the everything that was being done, and blah
Yeah.
blah 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 blah. And then the pilot was really cool, and he goes, well, oh well, let's go to Vegas.
Yeah, I flew it. I think it was JetBlue. Flew out to LA,
Yeah,
and that's I've done that for years. Not intermittently,
yeah,
and it was just like wow. It, eating the food, that kind of stuff. It kept you busy for the time.
yeah.
And like it was like here's a bag of pretzels. Like
I
gee,
mean,
thanks.
yeah. I mean, all I remember was they were giving you clear bags. It was just a bottle of water,
Yeah.
and crackers and cookies, and that was it.
Yep.
And wipes, and that's all I remember. There was no
Nothing.
there was no in-flight meal or anything. It was just water and stuff. And it was just like yeah. But it
Yeah.
was kind of like the first flight I got was only an hour ish flight anyway, and it wasn't too bad on a regional jet. But when you're like going for like 3 hours and you're living off crackers and water, it's kind of weird.
Well, yes, yeah, I'll pay more if I don't have to do. I don't like takeoff. I really don't like takeoff. Because one time coming out of San Francisco, the plane went up and then the plane went down,
Yeah.
and just enough where everybody on the plane went. You could just and just so once that happens, you're like, this could happen again.
Yeah.
So until the plane like stabilizes, I'm very nervous. So to me, as long if there's any possible way I can get a direct flight, then I'll go. I have to think about whether I'll go if I have to change planes or not.
I've always got to
Land
change.
twice, take off
Yeah.
twice. No.
Yeah, I mean, I've always got to change. I mean, the last time I flew, it was a direct flight to go to a concert, but it wasn't too bad. It was only a quick, short flight anyway.
Right.
And and finally, and that was no mask. The mask mandate had been lifted too, so it was kind of back to normal too,
Mm-hmm.
which was finally nice. I flew to Atlanta, and that was like being a civilization.
Yeah. See, I've always lived near a major airport. You know what I mean?
And
I've
yeah,
been driving.
to me, it was civilization because it was great straight on the airport, and they get this train they call it MARTA, and it goes and I go straight to Buckhead Village where my hotel was and where the concert was. It was great being in freaking civilization.
Yeah, I mean, some of them are good. I've never done. I haven't never done the New York one, but like the Heathrow,
Yeah,
the Heathrow train to the taking the tube out of Heathrow was 1, 2, 3.
yeah.
No
Did you use
problem.
it? Did you use the Heathrow Express when you went to Heathrow?
I don't remember. It was a while ago. I remember going from Heathrow and taking the train. That's the best way I can put it. That normally somebody would pick me up, or I've been there. Like I would have been there for like 5 or 6 times, visiting my friend than anything else.
Yeah.
So one time couldn't pick me up, so I was like, I'll try it, and I did, and it was easy. It was 1, 2, 3. Because Because I'm used to, I was so used to, New York subways too. So it's nothing. I mean, you got to know where you're going and that kind of thing. But it was like, it's an adventure. Yeah. Now I think I'm too set in my ways. I'd want a cab. Although if you save a lot of money. You there?
I'm sorry. Yeah. I had to
Yeah,
fly.
no.
I had to fly a day. I had to fly a day early.
Oh yeah,
So
you said that.
and I got the Heathrow Express, and I was so freaking tired trying to find a hotel.
Yeah, that would be.
Yeah. Who's Del Griffin? Oh wow, you gone.
Oh boy.
A snore? Is that?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, they were chicken. I mean, they were chicken shit. But there you go. You're gone.
Well, I'm sure there's other.
What the fuck?
If we're bored, what the hell?
Damn, you need sleep study. You need sleep apnea. You got sleep apnea. You need to sleep. You need CPAP.
I mean, I know they need to. They need to go to another. They need to go to another channel.
That's
There you go.
very
Sleep
strange.
into a sleep channel.
Yeah. Who's?
Fucking.
I mean, okay. I've got a perfect. Okay, if you want to go to another channel, I've got a perfect channel for you. Let me send you a link. There you go. There you go.
Damn.
So if we're that boring, you can go ahead and go to this. Let me send you over here. There you go. That's a link for you. You can go to that link there. There you go. So if we're that boring, go ahead and click on that link there. All right. You can go there.
Now I'm curious, but I'm not gonna.
I'll put it in the private chat.
All right.
Wonder where that from.
I got it. Don't worry. It's good. I'll tell you who is in the private chat.
Okay.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah. So there you go.
So,
How do you see the private chat?
Are you on a phone?
No, I'm on my computer.
Left hand side bottom, it'll say private chat, and it'll say private chat with a bubble, and it'll have like an arrow
it
pointing.
had like a bubble with the lock on there. That's private chat.
Oh. Mine just says type a message now.
Left hand corner. Where the
yeah. I'm on the phone. Sorry.
Let me.
Yeah, I know what that means. Yeah. Mhm.
Let me share it. It's a okay. It's another YouTuber who's live, and I'm sure they'll have fun. So So if we're that boring, you can definitely go over there and have some fun. There you go. Yeah, I'm sure he'll appreciate.
Enjoy it.
Yeah, tell him I sent you over here too. I'm sure he'll enjoy it. There you go.
The views.
You're getting your money's worth, It's free.
Exactly. Definitely get your money's worth. But yeah, I was gonna say, like, honestly, last time I flew into Heathrow Airport, I was off the plane and in the at the platform for the Heathrow Express in about 20 minutes. It was fast. And then I had to, because I was a day early and I had train tickets booked, I had to spend the night in London.
See, if I didn't have something booked, that would not ruin, but
Yeah.
I'm too nervous with that kind of thing. Like I would spend hours ahead of time worrying about something that probably is no issue.
Yeah, the problem is, the thing, Dwight, you see, I had to, because there was like snow, and I was supposed, there was snow in Philadelphia, and I was supposed to fly into Philadelphia, but I got like a weather waiver. Hey, there's going to be weather, you can change your flight for free. So they put me on another flight, still to Heathrow, and so I just went over. I just arrived a day early. But the problem is with UK train tickets, once you book UK train tickets in advance, you can't change them.
Okay.
You have to use that train ticket. So I had like, train tickets booked for like a 210-mile journey.
Oh God.
And it was express train, non-stop, not a fast train,
Yeah.
There wasn't no changing or nothing. And then it's just too much. It's just too much hassle. It would have cost it would have cost a fortune to buy train tickets if we don't buy them in advance. So
Yeah. No. Yeah.
so it was cheaper for me and easier for me just to spend the night in London than it was changing train tickets. So
Catching up. I don't know. I don't do well with jet lag, so I mean, and I don't sleep well on
it was
planes.
awful. It was awful because you're on the plane. You're on the plane all night, and I got
Yeah.
to I got to like the Heathrow Express, and I was chilling the London Pantheon, grabbing me a coffee, breakfast, and I'm like trying to find I'm trying to find a decent hotel, a bite price because I want to get a bargain, and found a hotel, but I couldn't check into the afternoon,
Yeah.
and I'm like trying to stay awake. Oh my god, it was awful.
Yeah. People say, "Oh, just sleep on the plane and then just stay up all day, so
You
don't go to
can't.
sleep
You
there."
can't. Oh my
Please.
God! You cannot sleep off the plane because when that plane lands, it's like 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning, UK, 3 o'clock Eastern time,
And punchy as it is, and then they're like, "Oh, just stay." Let's just
and
stay up
you're
all day. Yeah. Right.
and
Like,
you're in shock. So then I got to that. Then I got to the. Finally got into a room in the hotel in the afternoon. I had a little bit of a nap. Set my alarm, and I still wasn't energized.
uh-uh.
So I did a little bit of exploring around London, took some pictures, got my son to eat Marks and found the Marks and Spencer's food order. I just got me some sandwiches. I was
Yeah.
excited to have Mark and some cream cake, so I was excited to have a Marks and Spencer sandwich, to be honest. And
You
I just fell asleep in the hotel, and then I got the train up to London. I just got breakfast in the hotel, and then went to the lounge. I went to the lounge at the station because the plan was I was supposed to land in London in the land in London in the morning, and then go to the first class lounge for the train, grab a shower, freshen up,
right.
and just get the train up to Liverpool with my dad's because it was like 20. Hey Bridget, it was like £20 more
Hey,
to go first.
Bridget.
It was like £20 more to go first class. So yeah, it
Mm,
wasn't. So and you get all your food and drink on there too. It's worth it.
sure.
And I'm like, oh, but yeah, I just hate the jet lag so much.
No. Yeah. I guess some people aren't affected by it, but to me, it's no. It's
Well,
the day
well,
traveling. When I travel, that day is gone for me. You know what I mean? It's not like, oh, I'm gonna land, I'm gonna get the hotel, get this, and then just go out and start doing stuff. No, I gotta go to bed.
I know, and I hate it because my dad, they will, I stay at my dad's, and he'll go to bed about 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night, and my body still thinks it's 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. So I'm there for like 2 weeks on 4 hours sleep,
Oh,
and
no.
I hate it.
Yeah.
I'm like functional 4 hours sleep because of jet lag, and I'm like a freaking zombie all the time.
Yep.
And then
Yeah.
everyone annoys the fuck out of me too. Will you come and see me? Do you want to come for this? Do you want to come for this?
Could be worse. No, nobody could be asking.
And I've got, and I'm like, well, and then I'll put on Facebook. I had a great time seeing everybody. Well, you didn't see me. You didn't see me. And, like people think I have all this time to do everything,
Yeah.
and there's just things I want to do too. There's things I want to do. I want to go around on my own and go to the record shops and look at vinyl records, or do this or do that or experience this. I'm like, well, you didn't come and see me. You didn't come and see me.
Yeah.
So like what I got told to do was next time I come over, I just say, put a big post on Facebook. Hey, I'm going to be in so and so pub. You want to come and see me? I'll be here.
Good idea. Good idea. Leave it up to them. That's
And
always
that way,
it's their fault, not yours.
I can do it. I mean, there's like there's like a cousin I do stuff with because like last time we did an escape room and shit, and we went to some microbreweries, and that was really great. But it's just people annoy me. Oh,
Mm,
I'm like, well, there's stuff out. There's stuff I want to do. There's stuff I gotta do.
yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Bridget, by the way. Yeah, so Bridget, you missed some. We had a really good panel guest. I forgot their name, but they didn't like us, so I sent him a link to another channel. So hopefully he's gone there. So yeah,
Yeah, we made him snore.
apparently we're boring and we made him snore. That he had to come up and snore on my panel. So unfortunately, lucky enough, it wasn't a porn bomber. I did hide their screen a little bit, so they couldn't do a lot. They couldn't do a lot either.
How are you finding the restream as you get used to it more?
I like it, to be honest.
That's good. A lot of people using different things.
Yeah. I I like it because you really got to, yeah. I think it's a lot more easy to use, and they send you an email, saying how the stream went, with all the statistics and stuff about all that stuff. But it's a lot better than. But hey, Bridget, I did say hello to you, by the way. There you go. So yeah, links there if you want to come up, Bridget. You're more than welcome to
Yeah.
come up.
It's a very chill. It's a very chill.
We're having a very chilled, peaceful stream. There's no drama. So yeah, very chill and very peaceful, very professional. But yeah, I'll DM you. Oh my god! I just got a confession who the snorer was. The bastard.
What?
It was bloody Kruger.
Part of me thought it might
Oh
be.
my god.
I kicked him up. I
He's
kicked him up.
trolling.
He says the snorer was me. I'm trolling. Okay, I'm cold. I'm cold now.
Trolling and rolling.
Trolling.
Not get Kruger and make it interesting. Yeah.
And yeah, I know. And he's got crazy. He has to go outside to go and
That's right. The crickets.
stream.
The
And of
crickets.
course, I'm sure it's cold there and it's freezing. Oh my god,
Mm-hmm.
that cannot be right. They're
What?
calling for snow next week.
Where?
Uh-huh.
No. Oh, God, don't even say it. That's
Um,
8 now.
Bridget says no, thank you. I don't do
Bridget,
panels anymore. Too many people play.
fuck.
Whoa!
Who
Oh,
says
stop
that?
it.
Don't say that, bloody
That's
Bridget.
not.
That's not true.
Ignore
Not true
these
at all.
fuckers out there. Ignore these fuckers.
Yeah.
They
Yeah, Cactus.
don't let them stop you.
Hey, Cactus! Oh my god! Hey, so Cactus, talking about that. That reminded me of That reminded me of something. It reminded me of a Father Ted moment.
Oh boy, here you go. Father Ted, yay!
It's
I love it. Father
so
Jack.
so there you go. So I'm gonna play a quick Father Ted, really quick. But Cactus, let's have a look.
Talking about the money from that Lourdes thing.
Different thing altogether, Dougal. First of all, that money was just resting in my account before I moved it on.
It was resting for a long time, Ted.
Yes, but
A good long rest.
look, Dougal, we're not talking about me. We're talking about you.
There you go. That money was resting in my account.
And fuck these bullies.
Yeah. You need to come out. Well, we need to sort this out now.
Come
When was
on,
that
Bridget.
show on?
It was on. Well, Father Ted.
Yeah.
All the episodes are on YouTube, legal.
Yeah.
You can watch them for free. But
Yeah, like
yeah,
in the
you-
in the 90s.
yeah, in the 90s, in about 1995,
Yeah.
94, when I was still.
Mhm.
In fact, I was still. Yeah. So Cactus, that money was just resting in my. That money is resting in my account. There you go. Yeah, that's what it made. That's what it made me. That's what it made me. Yeah, but it was in 94 or 95 because I was still living at home. I remember my dad working away and eating fish and chips, watching it on Channel 4, and watching it on Channel 4 on Friday night because Friday night was always fish and chip night at home.
Oh, okay. Pizza in New York. That was our pizza.
Yeah,
It was always pizza.
yeah, it was always fish. It was always fish and chips on a Friday night, and then I discovered Chinese food, and it'll be Chinese food. It'll be roast duck with green pepper and black bean sauce.
Mean Girls. Who the fuck are they?
Uh huh.
Oh no,
All right, well-
Jesus. Fucking.
Well,
Sorry, it was in a yawn. We won't let them bully you.
you won't. They're not well.
I don't know.
They're not well. They're not well. They're not welcome here. There you go. That's
Fuck
the
these
best.
Mean Girls.
That's the best. That's the best I can do.
What's
Uh-oh.
your say?
UFC is on John Jones.
What is that?
Some kind of fighting, boxing or shit.
Oh, okay.
Oh, something like that. Yeah, I had enough. I had enough watching boxing last year. So
You know, it's nice hearing that because you're not the only. It's not the only channel that said that that they enjoyed the women fighting.
hmm
Yeah, and it's kind of nice to hear that women in sports have come that far. I guess. Yeah.
Oh hell no! Who's that? Those
Oh,
three little bitches.
we need to. You need to name.
Who's the three little pigs?
You need a name and shame.
Three little bitches and three little pigs.
hmm
Which one? Fucking bitch, man. They need to grow up. For real.
Oh, that's you. It's
Bridget
you.
can do whatever the fuck she wants. She's a grown ass adult.
Maybe some, people just. I don't know.
I don't bloody know. Hey, Cactus, by the way, again.
Uh-oh. She made it. She put a short.
All right, we'll play it. Let me.
We got permission.
All right, let me play it. Let me share the screen. Yeah, there you go.
Sean.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. We don't give a damn. We don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
So Cactus, Sean the Brit says, "Can you send Jake a pin-up calendar for Christmas of you?" There you go.
Oh,
You know
dear.
what? You know what? I think Cactus needs to record the 12 Days of Christmas for him
Oh,
on the first day of Christmas. Cactus sent it.
Hold it.
I've been on a motion. Oh, Jesus.
Apparently, he interrupted the bullshit conversation he was having with Kruger.
Oh, Lord.
It was all about cat. Apparently, it was all about. Oh my god! Yeah,
What, on Twitter or
I believe it was. I believe my guess it would have been on Twitter, to be honest.
probably?
Larry says cactus.
Cactus. Cock-a-doodle-doo.
Cock-a-doodle-doo. It's cock-a-doodle-doo. It's cactus.
No, it's all ours fault. Poor Larry.
So
The
yeah.
prickly.
So Bridget, I've got Houdini next to me. She's in their little crate carrier. Hey, Moki. But she's okay. She's comfortable. She's lying down. She's being quiet. So yeah. But yeah, Sean the Brit says it was on the tweets. Cactus is he's not gonna block nobody because he's gonna be scared of missing out. There's people won't block you because they're scared and they don't want to miss out and shit. So that's what happened. That's what happens too. They don't want to miss it. They don't want to miss out.
Oh, boy. Oh, Jesus.
I know. And I feel like I spent most of the freaking day dog sitting today. So I just thought I'm gonna put in a little puppy pet, the little crate thing for now, and then see how she gets
Mhm.
on in there rather than the pen, because I can just bring it in. I can just bring her in my computer room with the pen thing, so she can just chill with me. Because normally, there's times I can just hold her and shit. But oh, Sean the Brick. Okay, yeah, but they've changed the block thing on Twitter now.
Really?
Yeah, so if you block
Mhm.
somebody, if you block somebody, it just now means that you can still if someone blocks you, you can see their tweets now, but
Oh,
you just can't interact. You just can't interact with them.
okay. Well, see, I don't. Yeah, I don't use. I don't look on Twitter that well. I mean, I do, but I don't. You
I have
know,
a
I
I have
haven't
a
posted. I haven't done
Mhm.
anything in years.
yeah
Well, reply to a tweet. The on the mainstream thing
yeah
Mm
in a
mm
group,
mm mm
yes,
mm.
but not in just general.
yeah. He's always gonna do that show on the way always. But there's a new platform called Blue Sky,
Oh yeah, I heard
and
of that.
I joined that last night. And it's from I believe it's the original founder of Twitter who actually started Blue Sky.
Yeah,
So, yep. So,
yeah, it was on
it's
the news or something.
yeah.
Or maybe it was. I've heard that there
Mm-mm.
was an alternate to Twitter.
hmm
That's all that they were saying.
But yeah, it's an alternative to Twitter, and you ain't got like that dickhead Elon Musk. I can't stand that fucker, to be honest.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't stand him either.
I can't stand. I just don't like him. I just can't stand him. So, I'm I've emigrated. So I've actually moved my personal account to Blue Sky. And I'll probably won't be as my personal account won't be as active until no more now. To be honest.
Are you muffled?
Oh no, I don't want to be muffled.
It's like it sounds like something's covering the microphone.
Oh, give me a second. I'm gonna leave and come
Just
back.
for a sec.
Mhm.
Not much, just a little
How's it sound now?
better.
Oh, good. And then
Not
okay,
not perfect, but better.
Sean the Brit
There we
from
go.
this US says I have zero time for any of that bollocks. But yeah, I've joined Blue Sky.
I'd rather be boring.
Yeah, me too. I get that too. I just should have just chilled here for a little bit because I needed a break. I needed a break from playing Call of Duty. So it's like, oh my.
Hey, Kimmy.
Uh, so Cactus says Blue Sky is full of fairies. That's actually a cactus. No, not a cactus stream. That's a Kruger stream. Kruger had a fairy on the other day.
Furry?
Yeah.
Oh, I missed it.
Yep, you missed. Yep, you missed it. You missed a fairy on Kruger's stream. So yeah, this guy came on and he was claiming to be a fairy. Oh my god, he was crazy. He was crazy. I'm listening. I'm like, where the hell did he find that? Where the hell did he find that fairy from?
Kimmy, we were just talking about our dogs. That's all. A little
Yeah,
bit. Little travel, little dog talk. That's all.
yeah,
We bored Kruger to the point that he came up to
yeah.
on the stream to start snoring.
Kimmy K's been singing. So there you go. Singing karaoke. If I sung karaoke, oh my god. So yeah,
I've done karaoke
he
years ago.
was he wa- he was
Need a couple drinks if you get me on the
he was
stage.
he was weird. In fact, I found a potential new guest for Kruger on TikTok.
A what?
A new guest, this guy here, a fairy, so he could go on Kruger's channel. So here you go. I was scrolling for TikTok and I told him, I said, maybe they could come up on your panel. And Kruger says, nope, they're going to come to you. And he says, and Kruger says it's getting chilly, so it could be a while before he joins the panel. And then he decides to bloody troll me on bloody snow. So So funny. But yeah, I'm keeping my generic troll Twitter, but my personal Twitter, I'm gonna move over to Blue. I'm just gonna move over to Blue Sky, to be honest.
I don't even have a personal Twitter.
Yeah, I got one for me, like for when I'm, I
Yeah.
keep in, I follow my bands and stuff, and a little bit of personal stuff, and then when I have to pay it, when I need to pay a Karen with companies, because you get a better response on Twitter than you do calling customer service sometimes.
Mm,
So
I'm
so
glad
I
that.
just yeah. Well, I was trying to tell them all last week. I was, Golf man's a fairy too, but it
Really?
wasn't. Yeah,
Hmm.
I mean, he's never told about it on the panel, and he just mentioned he was a fairy. But after the way he spoke to Bridget, and he's not welcome. He's person on, he's
Oh
on the
yeah,
he's on the ban list for day 25. So there you go.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That was not a. That was no.
So yeah, he
That was one
gone.
of your very trill, your chill streams.
Well, we do try. Yeah, I know. 9 times out. As I always said, 9 times out of 10, we do have chill streams until the drama starts, and then shit happens and shit hits the fan, and you know how it is. But yeah, I was going to send this fairy guy to Kruger's channel, get him on, get him on, get him on panel. So yeah. Captain, that was okay. Captain, that wasn't a fart. That was my golf club. Oh my god, that was so funny. Well, the fart police, as Detective Bridget Boston, CSI fart lady, captain of police from Boston, determined. Yeah, she determined that was it was him farting, because she's the one who always investigates the farts, because she thought it was me, and I confessed it was me, because like I have this wooden chair and it's like a guitar, so and it makes the noises. Like, yeah, what I mean, like a guitar. It's so funny, but yeah. But it was Captain. That wasn't a fart. That was my golf clubs. That was so. That was so funny. So fun. So funny. So, what's your plans tomorrow, Kathy? Anything planned?
No, it's getting cold, and I've been having some inner ear issues.
Oh no.
Yeah, for a while, and it's affecting my balance.
That
Um,
sucks.
it's been a long, and it's and this tests and all this shit. But so my mobility is
Yeah,
not
do
as
you?
much as it used to be.
Okay, Larry. No, Larry. All right. What I'm saying is,
Guitar, Larry's back.
I have a wooden chair. All right, and when I fart, the wooden chair. Oh my God, I should be saying this on panel. I'm don't mean to be rude, Kathy. But
That's all
when I break wind, the wooden chair amplifies my farts like a guitar does. There you go. So what? Oh my God. So okay. So you're talking about your bouncer. Do you ever suffer
no,
from?
no. It's just
Yeah. Do you ever suffer from vertigo?
it's yeah. I may need surgery.
Because
It's not
I've
yeah.
had I had a couple of vertigo attacks once, and in the
No,
same day it was oh my God, it was
it's been
awful.
constant for
Yeah,
a while.
because I was at work. I was at work one day at my old job, but I'm talking about something, and next minute the freaking room's spinning. I'm on the bloody floor.
Yeah, I don't have that. To me, it's more like
Yeah,
you feel like you're on a boat. The world
yeah,
moves. The
I've
world
had
moves.
that. Yeah, I've had that too. But I had a really bad one where the whole room was just spinning for a while. I was just
Thank
standing
God
there,
I don't. Yeah.
and it just started spinning. But then I had the whole boat shit too, because I went to an ear, nose, and throat doctor people, and they did these tests on me.
I've been down that route, and then they couldn't tell. So I took my own advice because I tell people if you can't get a diagnosis, go to a teaching hospital.
Yeah,
So finally, so I went to a teaching hospital and I got a diagnosis. It's something rare.
yeah.
But nowadays it takes 2 months to get a freaking appointment.
I
So
know.
that's it's so, and now it's more tests, and they have an idea of what it might be, which may require surgery. But
Oh, they told me it was. They told me it was crystals in my ears,
yeah,
misalignment and
that's
shit.
common. Mine's just a weirder. It's
And
and
then he wanted me to do physiotherapy, and then it just kind of stopped.
well, yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
It just stopped in the end. It did get a lot better.
Yeah. No, mine's just progressively gotten a little worse every week.
Yeah.
And I have one doctor like that. He was like, oh, this, it was a lot of bullshit. It was like, I'm like, he doesn't have a, in my mind, I'm like, he doesn't have a diagnosis. I'm in the category of other.
Yeah.
And that's when I went to the teaching hospital, because I was like, no, I'm not another. Tell me how, I'm not living, tell me. And then I was with he's, a teaching hospital. And they're like, it took 5 minutes. And like, okay, we think it's this. I'm like, I was so relieved. It sounds horrible. Like, you may need surgery. I'm like, I was just relieved because I got a diagnosis. Not that you have to, I mean, the other doctor was like, physical therapy. I'm like, you don't even, I said it nicely. So this is what I meant. It's like, you don't even have a diagnosis, but come back in 2 months. I was like, are you ready?
Yeah.
I had, by that time, it was like, I had the appointment with with the specialist, because so it was just actually a specialist of a specialist, because I just couldn't figure it out.
Oh my god, it sucks. It sucks too, because
But
like
I got to get off this boat now. It really is not fun.
I was in the same boat too, because like I had an appointment with Ian Nose and throat doctor. Oh, we don't take your insurance.
Oh,
But you took my insurance details when I booked the appointment.
mm-hmm.
But we don't take your insurance. Well, why didn't you tell me this in the first place? And and I was dealing with vertigo and dealing with dizziness, and I was I was supposed to fly to England in a week or two
Oh
too.
my God.
So, I was paranoid about flying.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I mean, I've
Yeah,
been on 6 different prescriptions, like
yeah,
5 before and it just kept giving me something else, and I'm, like, this ain't doing nothing, it ain't doing nothing, and it's like, okay, and so if you ever, anybody ever in that situation, go to a teaching hospital, because they're up to date, and they're also used to dealing with, like, mine. It's not rare, but it's rarer
yeah.
from what I've read up on it and stuff like that. It's not that
Because like what used to happen as well when the first time I was flying, and it's only on certain airlines. So like you have like in the UK, you got like Ryanair, the cheapo airline and stuff, and you have what you call charter airlines too. They're like the holiday companies where you book a holiday hotel, and
uh-huh.
they take they do everything. They take you from there, you fly with them and they bus you to the hotel, and you book the whole holiday for them. And then what these charter and cheap airlines do is they reduce the air in the cabin pressure to the minimum possible. So when
Oh,
that plane starts to descend,
oh my God.
you get pain in your ears.
Oh, I hate that. Oh,
And the first time I ever flew was on a charter. It was on a charter airline,
oh my
on a
God.
charter flight. And the plane's descending. I'm trying to suck sweets because I couldn't hear.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was deaf because you just my and I'm trying to drink and suck a sweet and chew gum and do everything I can till my ears started popping and get a bit again. But it only happens on the cheap. It only happens on the cheap airlines. If I'm flying like a scheduled airline like Lufthansa, Virgin Atlantic,
Right.
Delta, all those airlines,
Yeah.
I don't get that. I don't get that issue. But if I'm on like a cheaper airline where they reduce they do it to
I
save
never
money on.
heard of that.
They do it to save money on fuel.
Oh my God, I never heard of that. Well,
Yeah,
I've never been on a charter.
yeah,
Like I said, it was always, I've
yeah.
never been on that kind of vacation. Or
It's
I
because
never heard of it.
on one of those on a not on a scheduled airline like Lufthansa,
There's
you, you,
regulations, yeah.
you got people paying thousands of dollars for a first class seat.
That's true too.
They don't want to deal, they don't want to deal with that. But on a little charter flight where it's all economy and it's the Benidorm, Brigade going to Spain, they don't care about that. They just do it to save money, and they just give you the minimum air pressure you can have on a plane. save that money because more oxygen in the plane
God,
hold.
oxygen though, that they're fooling around with oxygen? That's
Yeah,
crazy.
I've never flown Spirit Airlines, Cactus, and the only
I
airlines
know.
I've flown, I've only been like the only airlines I've flown, and it's like scheduled airlines like Delta, Cactus, and all that shit. I've never been on like a budget airline like Spirit or anything
I've been
like
on
that.
Spirit
But
once.
yeah, it's the air pressure.
But
Yeah,
Spirit, yeah, they did a sing along. I was like, "You're doing a sing along on a plane." Yeah, I just remember
uh-huh.
sitting there thinking, like, they're doing a sing along on a plane. There's something wrong here.
Yeah, it's always the cheap flights because like on those flights, my ears always know that the plane's
Yeah,
descending because my ears start that my ears start hurting,
I've
and
had
that's what happened.
popping, but
Yeah,
not where you
yeah,
kind of, but nothing that bad.
yeah. And it's always on the cheap. It's always on the cheaper airlines too. It's never on the. It's honestly it's weird, and I swear they do it because they reduce the cabin pressure just to save money on fuel.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, never happens on never happens on the you know normal airlines, but it's always a cheap chart. It's always on the cheap. It's always on the cheap flights. It always does it. But it's a condition called airplane. It's a condition called airplane air.
Mm,
It's known as air barotrauma, and that's to do with the change in the cabin pressure. So
mm,
yeah,
I believe it. It's amazing what's connected with your ear.
and it's always
Balance,
yeah,
gravity.
it's always on certain airlines that hurt more. It's always on the cheaper it's always on the cheaper airlines. So yeah. But yeah, I was in pain. Oh my god, I couldn't even hear. Oh my god. I remember flying to freaking Ireland and knock where Cactus used to live. Couldn't even hear. I couldn't even hear.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I couldn't bloody hear, but yeah, trust
Like
me.
the old days when you came out of a concert and you couldn't hear. The
Never
noise
had
was so loud. Oh wow.
yeah,
This is
never
actually hmm?
I've never had that experience really. I guess
Oh
I've never been to like I've never been to like big concerts before. I've only been, I've always concerts I've always been to have been like, smaller venues just seeing British bands. It's more fun, it's more personable and smaller, to be honest.
yeah, no, it's and I don't even know if they're allowed to do it as loud. They say actually this generation we have hearing damage because of that.
Yeah.
Because of going to those, and it's true though, because I remember coming out of a concert and you literally
Mhm.
couldn't hear your voice, and it was difficult to just not long, but it was, I just remember that
Uh,
feeling of having I was like, "Oh, I can't hear anything." Yeah.
No, I just remember landing on planes and being deaf because they're so freaking painful because the cabin pressure is so bad and you can feel that bloody pain. They say that I never really had any issues. Even nightclubs never had that issue. The only thing I used to have with nightclubs was my freaking when you were allowed to smoke back then. My clothes would always smell of cigarettes the next freaking day. Oh my god, they
I was
stunk.
always a smoker, so I never
Yeah,
noticed it. Yeah.
yeah, but boy, you could smell that fucking. Oh my god, you could smell the freaking smoke.
Yeah, see, because I was a smoker, I never, I didn't notice
Yeah.
it didn't make any difference.
But yeah, because back then in the UK, you could smoke in pubs, you could
Oh
smoke in
yeah.
clubs, and you were even allowed to smoke on the top deck of buses too.
Oh, you could smoke anywhere.
Yeah,
You could smoke
yeah,
in
restaurants. Yeah,
yeah, court. You could smoke in the courts. You could smoke anywhere.
now everyone's no, yeah, now everywhere's no smoking. You can't smoke in the pubs, you can't smoke in the clubs. I
Yeah,
mean, everything's a lot more fresh. I mean, everything's a lot more fresh now. Yeah, they
yeah,
have outside smoking areas
yeah.
too.
I call them the social pariah corners because I still smoke. So and then you get to know all the smokers because we're all huddled
Yeah,
outside somewhere in the corner,
yeah.
20 feet away from the door.
Because there's times where I've been to a concert if the support band sucked. I get a little bit of fresh air sometimes, or in between,
Yeah,
when the support band goes on before the main band comes on. So yeah, so I do enjoy getting outside a little bit of fresh air during a concert too. But it's nice, it's nice not to be in a place with no smoking no
oh yeah,
more.
I'm sure it would be. I can't imagine. Yeah, if I what because I was so used to it. But if I was not a smoker, I wouldn't want to smell it.
Mm-hmm.
And now there's so few of us left, which is good. That's
Yeah.
another thing on my list of things to do.
Yeah, my dad stopped smoke. My dad stopped smoking too when he seen when the price of cigarettes got too bad in England.
Yeah, it's bad, but it's not last vice, but it's the one I enjoy the most.
Yeah,
Yeah, a lot of places. Yeah, Kimmy, I remember. Just it was.
yeah. Huh. So apparently, the average cost of a packet of cigarettes in England is £15.26, and that's
Wow.
and that's for 20 cigarettes.
Well, I thought 10 was bad, but
So
that
yeah,
well, $10.
so 15. Okay, so 15.26.
What's the exchange rate?
It's about 1.33, I think.
Wow, that low.
15.20. Yeah, 15.
I'm not-
15.20. 15.26. Times 1.33. It's 20 dollars and 30 cents for 20 cigarettes in England.
God, I thought
Yeah,
10 was bad.
yeah. No, that's really, it's really expensive. I mean, I remember my dad filling his car with gas. It might have been diesel, and it was like 60 English pounds, like $90 just to fill his car up.
Yeah, and they do it by liters there too. They don't do
Yep.
it by
Yeah,
gallons.
it's all done by liters too. I thought, oh my God. Yeah, I mean, he was filling his car up. I think it was I think he had a diesel car back then because he used to do a lot of mileage. So he got more mileage using diesel than he did using gas in his
Yeah.
car.
Hmm.
But yeah, there's no reserves in the UK, Kimmy. People used to go to like France and Spain and get the cheap alcohol, get the cheap tobacco because you could bring back as much as you liked as long as you could prove it was for personal use. The problem was if you went OTT, customs would take it off you. So, but yeah, it's just, yeah, it's
Yeah,
so
I'm not near an Indian reserve, and I'm also I like my brand,
hmm
only my brand. I don't even like to go.
yeah,
Like I smoke Marlboro Lights. I don't even like to smoke any like
yeah,
Marlboro Lights 100s. I don't like. That's how picky I am.
yeah.
But there's no Indian reserves in driving distance really for
hmm
me.
But they're not as expensive in the States as they are in certain other countries too.
No.
Yeah, but yeah, they don't. Yeah, they're trying to put you off smoking now because like the age of smoking used to be 16 in the UK. You could buy cigarettes at
It used to
16
be
and
18 and some places
yeah,
19, 20,
yeah,
21. Every place is different.
it's changed to 18 in the UK now. So yeah, Kimmy. So what else do the reservations sell apart from cheap cigarettes? Do you ever do marijuana or anything like that, Kathy?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I never. I was it. Uh, I probably should try it because it's been years. But
hmm
I mean, it's legal one, but it made me paranoid.
hmm
And it didn't relax. Now I know, but it was many, many, many years ago,
Yeah.
before it was legal and a lot of things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a couple of friends who are, I'd rather just to me have a drink, although I don't really drink anymore either.
Yeah, I don't drink. I don't drink too much. I don't drink too much. I mean, I had my first beer in like 2 or 3 years, a
Yeah, I
few weeks
believe
ago,
it. It just
and
comes
that
to,
and that was because I was getting some groceries. I had an appointment. I was getting some groceries, and I was near a Publix, so I got me some pub subs, and a couple of things from the international aisle, and I thought, okay, I'll get me some. I'll get me some. I'll have me a beer while I'm shopping.
I never liked beer too. I mean,
Yeah.
that just, I always drank wine, but the only,
It was craft beer. It was really nice. They gave me like
oh, okay.
about 3 or 4 different samples I could try before I picked which beer I wanted to. It
The
was
only
really
thing
good. Hmm
I'm sorry. The only thing
Uh-huh.
I liked was Guinness when I was in Ireland. That's the only
Yeah.
thing. Because it was like, you got to have one,
Yeah.
you got to try, and it was so damn good.
hmm
It was so good. But, but it had, but outside of Ireland, you have all the preservatives and all the other stuff in a can.
They
and
say they
suck.
say they say the Guinness doesn't travel too well,
It does.
but
It's different. It's
yeah, but the best the best Guinness is definitely in Ireland, but like in Liverpool too, because it comes off the ferry from Dublin into
Yeah.
the pubs too, and it travels. It's yeah, if you go to a good Irish bar in Liverpool, you get a decent pint. You can get a decent pint of Guinness too, but it just doesn't travel. It just doesn't
Oh,
travel too good.
oh God, it was so good in Ireland. I
Hmm
couldn't believe it. That's what I drank the whole time I was there.
Yeah, it's great. I love my Guinness too, to be honest, especially in Ireland. I mean, the Republic of Ireland is so expensive compared to like Europe, compared to the UK too.
I haven't been there in so long.
Yeah, it is.
They're still European.
Yeah, the Republic of Ireland is still in the
At
EU.
least the EU.
Because like when I moved here,
I was there before.
when I moved here 17 years ago, I flew from Dublin, and I had I was having a few Guinnesses in the hotel bar because I stayed overnight because I was flying out the next day, and yeah, it
Kimmy,
was.
it's like cream. It is like
Mhm.
drinking cream. I can't even describe how
Yeah,
different it is. It is nothing like what they sell in
yep.
the US, so I would presume Canada as well. But because it's so fresh, it's just absolutely delicious. I would go back to Ireland just to have some Guinness. Let me tell you, if I had
Oh my
if
God.
I had the money, but I don't. But
Yeah,
because it was that good.
I know. I went to this village not too far from where Cactus lives called Kilkelly, and that had like 10 freaking pubs in that village. I swear, 10 pubs. It was in this little village. It was this little tiny village with like 10 pubs, and I remember seeing a post office, a bank open so many days a week, chemists that sold vet stuff, butchers, and a few other little basic shops. But there was more pubs. There was more pubs than anything in that place too. And I'm about a few Guinnesses over there too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great. It was
It's
great.
too bad they can't. That it if well actually it's better because then I'd be drinking it.
Hmm
Yeah, if it traveled well, but you're right, it doesn't.
But yeah,
But,
it just doesn't travel too good.
you know,
It depends on what pub you go to too, and how they look after and how they pour it too. But
yeah,
I've had it in I've had it in Vegas. I had it in Vegas in that Irish bar. It was all right, but
yeah.
I enjoyed my pot of tea more and my Irish breakfast more than anything else. But yeah, the cost of living in I think the cost of living in Ireland's really expensive compared to England though, and it don't make sense to me because it's only it's not
Why did okay, I'm sorry.
it's fine. It's not it's not like expensive as Alaska is, where it's like $20 for a gallon of milk.
Yeah. They had excuse me. My allergies go crazy. They had that tax break when the EU first was formed.
Hmm
The Ireland got a 10-year tax break, which was sufficient to an incentive for American companies. A lot of
Yeah,
American companies invested, and then they left once they lost the tax
yeah.
break. So that may have affected their economy somewhat.
Well, Ireland was getting a lot of money. Ireland was getting a lot of money from the EU too.
Yeah,
They've done. They're doing really well, and it's because and it's to do with the corporation tax there too. There's a lot of companies like Apple will have their offices in Ireland because it's cheaper than it is to have it in England too.
well, that was and that
And it's
had
kind of weird, yeah,
with the
yeah,
EU and building up Ireland. I mean, that was 20, 30
yeah,
years ago.
yeah.
But they lost a lot of those tax breaks, so they lost a lot of the
Yeah, because
jobs. That's what I think.
Ireland, because Ireland, when Ireland joined the EU, it became a lot prosperous in
Oh
my
yeah,
in my opinion too.
it did. It did. I mean, in New York, there's quite a lot of people who come from Ireland, and during that time, they were saying people were actually going back. You know what I mean? There were jobs there,
Yeah,
but it's dried up since then.
I mean, I wish I could. I wish I could get Irish citizenship, because my great grandparents are Irish, I believe, and my
What's your,
great grandparents were from Germany, and I just I would love to have German citizenship or Irish citizenship,
I could.
just to keep my EU like, my European Union likes, because when a bunch of racist dickheads in England decided to throw us out the EU, I lost my right to live in, to move and work in Spain and shit.
Yeah, well, it's grandparents. It's as far
Yeah.
as I know with American citizens, because my grandparents were born in Ireland, and if you can
Uh-huh.
do that, I now have a couple of cousins that have done it, where you can get
Yeah.
you can do the passport and everything, but it's
Yeah.
not transferable, so their kids can't,
Yeah.
even though they can get the but the Irish passport, their kids can't, which kind of I thought was weird, but it was they wanted proof with a grandparent.
It just so
It's
it
just
just sucks because I've lost my European Union. I've lost, my UK passport's not as
sooner.
valuable as it used to be now.
I think hopefully sooner or later they'll understand the economics of going back, but maybe it's pride that stops them
It's just a bunch of dickheads. That's
because
all it is, really.
the economic impact has not been good.
There hasn't been, and I knew it was going to happen too, but
Yeah,
they let it happen. The government could have done another referendum, or they could have changed their mind too.
that's it. When people finally realized of
Yeah.
what how many small businesses, were going to be affected
Mhm.
by it, and the repercussions are still being felt.
It does. It's bad. It's a lot. I've heard it's kind of bad. Yeah, I've heard. My dad tells me. My dad will tell me he'll cook because of the utility bills going up so high. He cooks meals a couple of days at a time and puts them in the fridge now,
That's ridiculous.
and does that because yeah. I mean, my dad's not. I mean, my dad's not poor.
No, I know that.
No, yeah,
But
yeah,
if you feel, even if if you're living in that atmosphere where
yeah,
if
yeah.
somebody's doing that, then obviously other people are too.
It's
So,
just like, that shit's going up. Shit's going up so much. He just wants to
right,
keep, the utility bills are, going higher than what they are, and he's on a pen. He's retired now, so he's on a pen. He's on a pension now too.
right,
So
right.
he tries to keep on a, he tries to keep, shit within budget too.
Sure. If you're living in that kind of environment, yeah, sure.
But yeah,
Whether you have money or not, if you're
yeah,
spending a lot of money for a bill,
yeah.
you're going to do it.
Because like what I've been doing a lot too is I've been doing a lot of slow cooker meals too. I've just been just putting stuff in. I've been putting stuff in my crock pot.
Yeah, I
You know,
should. I don't even know if mine works.
you know,
Yeah,
you
I eat a
know.
lot of chicken.
Yeah, yeah. Well, yesterday was chicken legs in that gravy mix, and I did that. I had some mashed potato and stuffing. And tomorrow I'm doing another recipe with chicken tenders, and that's gonna be rice, and you put cream of chicken soup in it, and just let it cook in the slow cooker.
Mm-hmm.
And then, but I've done like another recipe I found on TikTok where you put green beans, gold potatoes, and smoked sausage in it. Comes up really good.
Yeah.
But I do everything. I look at recipes on TikTok and just throw stuff in the slow cooker. That way I can just, not worry about having to cook too much. And just throw it in the slow cooker. It's great. That's been like my biggest godsend this year, my slow cooker.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Katniss says every social media company has the European headquarters in Dublin, and they still suck. It is. It's expensive. It is. It's really expensive. It is expensive to live over there, to be honest. Yeah, especially in Dublin. Yeah, especially in Dublin. I couldn't afford to live in Dublin either. Even the UK got expensive when I left too for house prices and stuff.
Well, and then you had the exchange rate.
Well, when I moved over here, I was still getting a check from England,
Oh, nice.
and it was $2. It was $2 to the
Yeah.
pound.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I was, I would withdraw $400 from the ATM machine, and it will charge my bank account in England $200.
Yeah, when I went, the most times I went to
Yeah,
England, that was the exchange rate.
yeah. So I was getting, double. I was getting double. I was getting paid, and I was getting money, and from the UK every couple of weeks, and I was getting double money. And then it was when George Bush was the president,
Mm-hmm.
and it was when the whole housing market crashed,
Mm-hmm.
and the exchange rate crashed.
Okay.
So I was losing money.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I mean, because I got what I could out, but then of course the exchange rate dropped. So instead of me getting, instead of me, I was getting 200. You know, I was getting $400 for £200. I was getting like $300 for £200 instead because the exchange rate just crashed,
Mm-hmm.
and it hasn't been. It hasn't been the same since.
No.
Well, it was like it was quick because it was it was double money, and I was always translating prices from dollars into the UK. I was
Yeah.
always translating prices from from UK money to dollars.
And it was always cheaper anyway
Yeah,
here too. I mean, I remember
yeah,
I was like buying a can of Coke
yeah,
was like it was $1 here, in the city,
yeah,
and it was a pound there, but it was $2 basically. You know what I mean? So with the exchange rate and everything, and that was which again years ago. So then, but I knew my friend used to come over. She'd come over for like a week. She'd just shop. I mean, she had orders from all these people because, between the discount places, they didn't have them, as many
yeah,
then. So it was worthwhile. Like, or every time she came to visit me, we ended up buying another suitcase at like Kmart or something because she bought so much stuff because it was so much cheaper. And she was a great shopper. I don't have the patience to go to all these, discount stores and everything else.
and I was doing the same thing too. And when I used to work for the bank credit card company in the UK, people will go to America and they would tell me, take an empty suitcase with you, take an empty suitcase with you.
Yep.
And then they would actually take an empty suitcase with them and fill it up with clothes. And I used to do it. Hey, good night, MER, by the way.
Yeah, good
And
night.
and I would do it. So like and I would just take the tags off.
Yeah, that's all you have to do is take.
So
Yeah.
just pack it, take the tags off, and just pack the clothes because customs don't know whether it's new or old stuff.
No, they don't. I mean, that
Yeah.
I bought some things in the Caribbean, and which luxury goods, and the only like I bought this piece of jewelry, and the only thing I felt bad was I had to like throw away the case, and it was a lovely
Yeah.
case.
Mhm.
Yeah, but it was like I'm not paying for this. I
Yeah.
just wore it. I was like, I wore
Yeah.
it through customs. I'm like, no, I'm
Yeah,
not
they're
paying
not. Yeah,
for that.
they're not gonna. Yeah, they're not gonna know the difference. But yeah, I would just fill my suitcase up here because, like, I'll buy I would like buy like jeans and like like Levi's, these Levi's they sell at Walmart, and they're like 10 English. It was like paying £10 for like a
Levi's, you mean?
Levi's Straws or something. They were like 10
Yeah,
English
Levi's.
pounds for a pair of jeans. And yeah, even when I come back now, my dad always wants me to bring jeans back
Yeah.
from here to over there. I was like buying shirts, like Wrangler shirts and Lee shirts, all kinds of stuff. I just throw it in a suitcase and just whipping the tags off.
Yep.
That was it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I miss Kmart. I miss Kmart too, Kim. I miss Kmart too, Kimmy K. I remember buying this DVD player from Kmart. It was a Toshiba DVD player, and I could play anything on it, all DVDs from all around the world on it, because I got it unlocked. And I could play DivX files and pirate DVDs. I could play everything on it. But yeah, I miss the old Kmart days too. But unfortunately, Kmart's management didn't run the company too good, and they lost out on online sales and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. I've been going for like 2.5 hours.
Yeah. Thanks, GT.
Well, thank you for popping up, Kathy. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Good talking to you.
Fun. All right, I gotta go. Have a good night.
But everyone have a great night. Catch you all soon. Speak to you soon, everybody. Have a great night. Take care.